What is up, my buttery biscuits? So in today's video, I am sorry if I ramble a lot because I'm on my second cup of coffee. I don't know why. I just couldn't get out of bed today and I needed so much coffee to just help me. So now I'm on my second one and this is the dark roast, so it's strong. Anyways, you guys, in today's video, ooh, girl, we got some drama, but I want to have a little conversation with you guys before, so we'll jump into that. Just to let you guys know, obviously you guys can tell by the title of the video, this is about Becky G and Colourpop allegedly stealing an idea from a small clothing business as well as Armani apparently, but we're gonna get into that in the video after I have my little rant here. I just wanted to let you guys know, give you guys the heads up with YouTube's new policies changing and stuff like that. If you guys don't have me on Twitter, I've been going crazy about it. It's really getting to me because I'm like, oh my god, you know, they're changing their policies basically to stop drama channels, and to me it's so dumb because you guys, not everybody is bad, and I know in my heart and my soul what I'm coming on the internet and doing is nowhere near hurtful or bullying or anything like that. So it really bothers me that I could also be in the line of fire when it comes to them terminating channels, and things like that just really gets me because I'm just kind of like, it's really not that deep. Are you kidding me? But you guys know I talked about this in my Jimmy Chuck video, not even gonna say his name, that he had issues with YouTube, and basically after his meeting with Susan, I guess he really got to her and she started implementing all these changes, and it's taking effect next month in 2020. And you guys, this whole thing really just, it bothers me. It really bothers me because I feel like now we're not free to say whatever we want. I get it. If you're sitting on here and you're making, you know, false allegations and things like that, but if you're like me, who is literally just talking with friends and just chit-chatting, giving commentary and just giving my feedback and opinion on situations, that to me, I have a hair right here, it's bothering me. That to me is nowhere near harassment, bullying, hateful, nothing like that. You guys watch all my videos, and literally every single video, when have I ever bashed somebody? Even way back in the day, even in my drunk videos, even on my live, I've had several opportunities. There's a lot of people that I don't like on the internet, and I have several opportunities to bash somebody, but it's not in my soul to do that. I'm not a hurtful person like that. So this whole thing really bothers me. So with that said, I want to let you guys know, one of the things is repetitive content can be labeled as harassment. So this is what really got to me is, say for example, Jeffree Star is having drama in 1 week. He's coming out with a launch. I do a review on the product. I do a tutorial on the product. If I use Jeffree Star's name in my title of the videos 4 or 5 times in a week, which is totally normal, because if there is let's say quality control issues, then I get the palette, so I do a review, then I do another tutorial on it, oh, and then there's some more drama about him. I can't do it all in 1 week because that's going to be labeled as harassment. And I'm like, are you kidding me? They really need to do some more investigation and look into the context of the video and see if this is harassment, because if it's literally just chit chat or a review or a tutorial, it's how is that repetitive content considered harassment? I literally don't get it. So you guys, with that said, moving forward, I want to let you guys know I told you guys before I want to get into vlogging. I really do like it. However, I'm embarrassed to do it in public, but I need to just get over my fear because I really do like it, and I like rewatching them, especially when I'm with my friends. I just feel like they're just so fun. So I'm gonna start doing that. I want to let you guys know as well. You guys know that I mainly just talk about the beauty scene, the beauty community. However, moving forward, I am gonna start talking about literally everything. I'm gonna be talking about celebrities, you know, going on with that. I will not be talking about politics. Y'all know I'm stupid, so I literally just, me and politics don't get along. And plus, on top of that too, I feel like as soon as you open up your door to political things, woohoo, that's when the hate comes in. So moving forward, I will be talking about celebrities in general. Obviously, you guys will be able to tell by the title of the video. Also, another thing, this is where things are gonna get really confusing, is say for example, there is something going on with Jeffree Star to where I wanna comment on it within 4 videos in a week. I think I'm gonna have to come up with a secret name or a secret title or something, just that way you, the viewers, will get what the title is about. That way you guys know who I'm talking about, which moving forward, maybe you guys can give me some ideas on some code names I can use to kind of you know, make the system think I'm not talking about the same thing over and over again. But we'll move into that obviously as we go. But yes, just letting you guys know, mainly I'm gonna get into vlogs. I'm gonna get into commentary as with celebrities, so that way it's not repetitive content. So I'm gonna be talking about everything, as well as I have some reviews coming up too. So my channel, like I mentioned before, is not going to have a specific label. I am all over the place. I like doing a little bit of everything, and that's how it's going to be. Just letting you guys know, I will not be creating any other channel because it's just too much work for me, and I would hope that you guys are watching to view me, whether it's vlogging, whether it's reviewing, whether it's giving commentary, you know what I mean? So anyways, just letting you guys know that. Sorry, this is super long, but I wanted to touch on that before I move forward because all these laws, not laws, rules have just got announced and I'm just kind of like, oh my god, all thanks to Jimmy Chuck. This is literally all thanks to Jimmy Chuck because he is just I'm not trying to be rude, but he's just like a crybaby and it's just kind of like, you guys, not everybody is out to get him. You guys know in my videos, literally every single video that I talked about him, even when he has been shady and lying, literally blatantly lying, I still have positive things to say about him. So not everyone is out to get him. It's just so annoying. But anyways, you guys, sorry for that long rant. I wanted to get that out of the way. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications. Honestly, you guys, please turn on your post notifications. I know I'm so annoying with that, but it's crucial at this point because I do feel like they're gonna stop promoting the videos. Promoting means that it's gonna show up in the recommended. So you turning on your post notifications is really important so that way you guys get notified when I upload a new video. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And let's go ahead and jump into the drama. All right, you guys. So this drama, y'all, is all over the place. Like, this is messy to me, so messy. Okay, just in case you guys didn't know, Becky G came out with another collaboration with Colourpop, and this one is called the Hola Chola collection. Now, we're gonna get into the whole title of that because honestly, you guys know where I grew up. I grew up in San Pedro, in the hood. Very diverse neighborhood, right? Hola Chola has literally always been around. I'm just gonna say that right off the bat, and especially with my mom, her friends, since I was a kid, I kid you not, they used to call each other Hola Chola, like literally. But we're gonna jump into the whole entire thing. So as you guys can tell here, she came out with this collection, which is actually, I think it's really beautiful. The packaging, the colors to me, since they're all matte, just don't really speak to me. I like a little shimmer in my life. But yeah, the colors don't really speak to me personally. Okay, but I do think the packaging is absolutely beautiful. It literally reminds me of when I was in middle school. That was the print of the time. So let's go ahead and start off with this small clothing company. So this company is called the Hola Chola Incorporated. So she is a brand online who sells clothing, as you guys are looking right here, which is very, I would say, Chicano style, and it is has a lot of religious stuff in it too, but then she has the old English print and things like that, which is just very Chicano style, you know? So this is where things get messy. So Becky G announces her collaboration, and then obviously it's titled Hola Chola. Well, the owner of the Hola Chola company actually got online and she created this like little rant. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but it is I'm gonna say Zanaya Giselle. That's her name. I'll play the little clip for you guys in a little bit. So she gets on this rant right here, and in this rant she actually says she gave Becky G a hoodie before in the past. However, I kind of wanted to see receipts of that, but you know what, let me go ahead and play this clip for you guys so that way you guys can see it for yourself.
Everybody that's been commenting and I'm just trying to make it known that this fraud. How do you know about a brand? She gifts you a jacket and you go and steal her name, you inauthentic ass bitch. Like, make it make sense. My blood is boiling right now. What's even worse, it's when it's your own people. Like, in the United States, it's been really hard for Mexicans to have a voice in the fucking first place, and for us to create a space for ourselves in this country. And then there's people like Becky and her team that instead of supporting, they go ahead and steal.
So as you guys can tell in that little rant there, she mad, and obviously you guys know, this is why so many of you guys were asking me to comment on this, because you guys know I recently went through something like this with Morphe, so you guys wanted my comments on it. However, I did take a little while to do it because I was digging for receipts. Also, shout out to Sin City, this Twitter account right here. This is actually where I got all the information. All the screenshots are literally from her. So go show her some love, you guys, if you can, because she literally had all the receipts, and that's how I have all of this, thanks to her. So you guys obviously wanted my commentary on this because I went through something like this with Morphe. You guys, however, I do feel like this is different. I'll get into my thoughts and opinions after giving you guys the facts. So she goes on that rant right there, and she says in that rant that she gave Becky G a jacket, which obviously had the title of her brand on it, Hola Chola. So she's upset in there, and she starts reposting everyone's story. So as you can tell, as the screenshots right here, people are literally like calling Becky G out of her name, like going ham. And Look, you guys, I feel like this is so different because depending upon where you guys grew up, if you guys grew up in a very Hispanic, Latino community, then you guys know Hola Chola has literally been around forever. It's kind of like if I were to come out on the scene and I was to say, Que pasa calabaza is my phrase. It's me. I own it. And I'm like, growing up, I've always heard Que pasa calabaza. You know, like it's literally always been there. So this is where I say things get a little bit more difficult. However, this is where the drama really begins here, okay? Because after she posts all these things and she's reposting and reposting, Becky G actually gets on her story and she shouts them out and says, Beasters, I guess that's what she calls her fans. Just got off the phone with my new friend, Hola Chola Incorporated, heart. A homegrown and straight from the streets clothing brand that is inspired by the beautiful culture we grew up in. Show some love and hit that swipe up. All love and respect here. Real women support each other. Real chingonas, no. So she literally posted this shouting her out, and honestly, you guys, like, look, this is where my opinions are gonna go back and forth, because I think that if this company did send Becky G a Hola Chola sweater and Becky G got it and then she goes and names her collection like that, ooh, that looks real shady, right? Because she obviously knows about the brand. This is where low-key I would like to see the receipts from the brand owner, and I really think if she had to send something to Becky G, she would have a DM, right? Or an email. That never came forward. On the past 4 days now, I've been on her account looking at her stories every day, waiting for this to come out to see where's the proof of her sending her this hoodie. So that's why I'm kind of like, hold up, right? Well, in the midst of this all, she created a post on her personal account, and I'm gonna go ahead and read the caption for you guys. And she said, hey friends, just here to thank everybody that supported me, both me and Hola Chola Incorporated. I'm so enraged, and I want y'all to know that if you support at I am Becky G at Colourpop collab, you can block me back. I've never had tolerance for unoriginality and theft. Out of all the names in the world, you had to go with something that already exists, one that you know about. I am Becky G. The industry has never been fair, but it just sucks to see like this happen from our own people. Make sure to keep tagging the real OG Hola Chola under their post. Have a wonderful day, y'all. She actually ended up deleting this post, and I'm assuming she deleted it after Becky G had shouted her out on her Instagram, which, you guys, Becky G has 23 million followers. So a shout out on her story is worth a lot of money. And this is where I'm telling you guys it gets rough for me, because as you guys know, like, I would love to side with her, Zanaya, I believe that's how you say her name. I would love to side with her, but Hola Chola has been around since I was a kid. So that's where I'm kind of like, and you're in the clothing realm. She creates clothing, and this clothing doesn't look anything like the collection. The collection people are literally coming for I am Becky G. I am Becky. I'm reading her Twitter Twitter handle. Becky G. They're coming for her saying that she's copying Normani, because as you guys can tell right here, Normani created a video motivation and she had the lettering in there. But you guys, this is another thing. I'm telling you, you guys can Google it. These graffiti style shirts were around when I was like 13, 14, 15 at Knott's Berry Farm. Actually, I specifically remember when I was 15, I believe, which is almost 15 years ago. They used to have a section where you could have anything, you know, airbrushed onto a shirt. This was the style back then, and Normani, I believe, was even paying homage to back in the day, as Becky G is paying homage to back in the day. So how people are saying that she's copying Normani, that to me, I'm like, that style has been around. The Hola Chola thing, to me, it's kind of like you're in the clothing realm, not in the cosmetic realm. And then on top of that too, Hola Chola has kind of been around for a while. So either way, this scenario looks bad, because let me tell you guys, if it is true, and I do not have any proof of this, and I was waiting to see if it would come up, but y'all keep telling me every day in my DMs to talk about this. If it is true that Becky G did receive a jacket from the Hola Chola Incorporated, girl, that is shady. That is really, really shady, because if she received that, she probably had that little bit of inspiration to say, oh, perfect title. Even though, like I said, that has been around for literally years, like at least 20 years. I'm telling you guys, growing up in the 90s, Hola Chola, it's cute, it rhymes. Like I said, it's just like Que Pasa Calabaza. It just rhymes, it's cute. Like, it's literally always been around. Now, this is where people are saying that this, the owner, Zanaya, is clout chasing, because after I am Becky G shouted her out on the story, she deleted the post. However, a day later, she is posting things like this on her story, which is people are coming for Becky G. As you guys can tell, I'm not going to read the title. There are the things. You guys can go ahead and read them if you want. But she's resharing them on her story after Becky G had shouted her out and said that she got off the phone with her. So this is where it's kind of like, that means that Becky G has been cool about the situation. She shouted her out. She talked to her about it. So why are you still reposting things? This is where I'm just kind of like, okay, this is getting a little messy because Becky G, 23 million followers shouted you out. And I understand the hurt and the pain. You guys know when I had my theme jacked by Morphe, that to me, I was just kind of like, ugh, like it made me so mad. And if you guys remember my IG stories, I was going off. However, I feel like that was different because that was something that literally has not been done before. So to compare Hola Chola to that, I don't know. And me personally, I want to so badly in my heart like side with her. However, just looking at the facts and looking at Hola Chola has been around forever. Like I'm telling you guys, since I was a kid, it has been around. So that's why I'm like, I just can't like be like, oh my God, you're so original, you created this. No, Hola Chola has literally been a saying forever. So that's why I'm like, I get it. She has her clothing line of it, but I don't know. I don't feel it's right to attack Becky G like that. And y'all, I'm not even a Becky G fan. But I just don't feel like it's right. And then for her to keep it going, you know, she's like keeping it going after the fact. And it's kind of like, I feel like Becky G said her apology. I feel like she posted on her story. She talked to her on the phone, you know? So this is where I'm just kind of like, I don't know. At this point, some people are saying, girl, you're clout chasing. And I'm going to be real with you guys. In my honest opinion, you guys let me know your opinion. But in my honest opinion, it's kind of looking that way. So yeah, you guys let me know your final thoughts on this. Like I said, Hola Chola, if you guys grew up, I don't know if it's just an LA based thing, I don't know, but you guys let me know if you guys have heard of Hola Chola before growing up, because I'm telling you, I literally have forever. Also, you guys, the Normani thing, I'm sorry, but that is just such a reach, because if you guys like grew up, this is another thing, I'm like, I feel like, dang, like growing up in Los Angeles, we have so many different things than other places. But in Los Angeles, tell me these graffiti style shirts were not in the early 2000s, late 90s. Like, it has always been a thing. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. I don't really feel like it's malicious. And I really do think that Becky G was so cool. You guys have to factor in mind, you know that somebody with 23 million followers, for a story post, they can charge upwards of $100,000 for a story post. Keep that in mind. And she posted it on her story, so that's a lot of publicity for her. So I feel like she kind of did the right thing, and I feel like at this point the owner of Hola Chola needs to kind of like simmer down a little bit. Although I do understand her rage, because you know what, if she did send her that jacket, then she's probably furious, you know, and I get it. But I feel like at this point, just like let it go, because at least she said I'm sorry. Basically, she didn't say I'm sorry exactly, but she posted her on her story. And let me tell y'all, that's way better than Morphe, because they could never even give me no, you know, public apology or public shout out, nothing. So in my eyes, I'm kind of like, Becky G really did the right thing, in my opinion. But you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. It is kind of messy, a little back and forth, but you guys let me know your opinion on it, because I'm real curious about who you think is in the right and in the wrong in this situation. So anyways, you guys, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.